Hey Pisces, or I should say Pisces cross watcher. Welcome to the love reading. It is a timeless love reading looking at how Pisces feels about you. It's also a handy reading for Pisces as well in case they want to look at their relationship and get some confirmation of maybe about some decisions that you guys are making or some feelings or thoughts that you're having, but really it's dedicated towards the cross watcher. So I can see here that Pisces is coming into the reading with the Princess of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Prince of Swords. So I feel like some sort of decision has been made here, the Prince of Swords, to make a commitment. Okay, so this may be a change of direction as well. The Prince of Swords is known as someone who can change their mind, who can also be argumentative, headstrong, share very passionate communication, be very talkative, can talk anyone in and out of something, is a great salesperson, So this person, when they talk with a lot of certainty, intelligence, information, gathering facts, you know. So this person could be kind of coming back with a strong argument towards you to try and maybe win you back, to say that they would now like a commitment. But this person is rushing in, so there will be communication most definitely, if nothing else. And it could be that this person, comes back, not maybe physically, but maybe this person will call you, or make a promise to you, will say something to you that maybe they know you want to hear or need to hear. But I think with the Prince of Swords, it's like someone who's figured it out, someone who's like come to a realization about where their bread is buttered, as they say in the UK, or where their priorities lie, where their commitments lie, where their path really lies, where their commitment is. Could be with an earth sign. Maybe Pisces is quite focused on an earth sign, wanting a commitment here. But we are seeing again with the Page of Coins as well, this talks about a change of direction and a commitment as well with these two cards to that new direction. And as this is a relationship reading, it would let me think that this person has changed their mind, made a commitment to a decision, to be, to give commitment to a relationship. A long-term commitment. This could also be about marriage as well. Maybe an engagement, an offer of engagement. Maybe it's the words they say, maybe it's those words of, will you marry me? Those words that I think Pisces would like to express. But they are fighting for this and they want a reconnection. So we've got the Six of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Emperor card here. So yeah, we are looking at someone who's quite the fighter, who's good at strategy as well, is willing to put in the work, wants to put in the work, wants to show due diligence, wants to pay attention to the details, wants to take things seriously here, and nurture the relationship, and wants a reunion, a reconnection to their soulmate, their other half, the person that knows them and that they know. They may have come to realize that, and become quite sentimental about the connection, yeah, I feel like Pisces really feels that they found their man, if it's a woman, or this Pisces feels like they are they see themselves as the man in your life, and I think they feel quite sentimental towards you. They may even want to kind of protect you as well and look after you, and again, the Prince of Swords to me can be someone who is a protector, someone who fights for things or defends things. And I must admit, yeah, I think of the air signs that I know, they can be quite defensive of their friends or the people that they love. They're not scared to get in a heated argument or say what they think. They could be very protective. So I don't know if that's the energy that Pisces is carrying with them, or maybe they're dealing with an air sign. But yeah, I feel Pisces is just very decided on the direction they're taking, and it is towards stable family life, learning maybe how to. There could be a learning curve when it comes to relationships as well. Like maybe they've learned something new about relationships, or they've decided to approach relationships in a different way. Again, that message is being confirmed. There's a new approach, there's a new idea, there's a new decision, there's a change of mind towards commitment here. Okay, and it looks like the likely outcome is the Five of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, and the Prince of Cups. So again, there is this new beginning in love, another prince. Yeah, this person really wants to, I think, fight for the connection. They believe in their connection. They believe in love. They would love to. They want to fight for love. They want to make love a priority. You know, they're feeling romantic. And they may want to travel towards you as well. There may be some sort of travel involved. As well. The Five of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. The Five of Pentacles talks about feeling left out in the cold, feeling as if no one cares. The Two of Swords, again, is about shutting out possibly the emotions to be able to make a decision. So there is this shutting out, this not being cared for energy. Maybe this person feels that the decision they made was a decision to kind of get out of this kind of feeling of lack, being abandoned, feeling left out in the cold. So maybe that's what's happened. This person just doesn't want to be alone. They don't want to be not in a couple. They want to belong to someone. They want to belong to something. You know, they want to be the emperor. They want to have a person to look after here with the Six of Cups. Something to protect, something to nurture, something that gives them direction maybe, and a bit more depth and meaning to their lives. You know, just working and working and working just for money's sake is great. Yes, money is a great thing, but when you're doing it for a family or someone that you love, you know, to make your lives better, it makes it all the sweeter. And I think that's maybe what this person is kind of looking for, that sweetness. They like that. They want that, the sweetness of life. And that is Pisces, right? They say Pisces or Neptune is the higher octave of love. So Pisces definitely, I think, puts love first. You know, they could be quite the romantic, and they don't want to be all work and no play. They don't want the life of all harshness and pessimism and realism. They like a bit of the fantasy. They want a bit of the romance. They don't like the mundane. You know, they want a bit of fantasy and frolicking and just living from the heart space. You know, and being with the person that they love, and that's where they want to put their work in. That's what they want the reason to be for here. This sentiment. And they may miss you if you're apart, and they may, you know, they definitely want to reconnect here. And with the Prince of Swords, Princess of Swords at the base of the deck, Nine of Cups as well, another Pisces energy. Also got the Three of Swords as well. So there could have been some harsh words said maybe in the past that maybe has caused a breakup, possibly, or there may be a separation between you two at the moment. That person's definitely feeling the separation here, I think, with the Five of Coins. And you are their wish fulfillment. and that's what they're now working towards. They do have, again, this is about a learning curve and a new way of thinking, new ideas. So for this person is coming around to a new way of thinking, and it's got all to do with moving towards what makes them really happy and moving away from being detached, being on their own. Yeah, because like this really is a card of saying it's kind of like killing the heart off. You know, there's like so many swords here. It's like there's no more room left to dream. The heart is like more of like a dreamy, optimistic kind of, you know, symbol. And it's like swords through it. It's like, no, this is a real, you know, life is real. Life doesn't exist, you know. We're just a bag of hormones and chemicals and that's it. And, you know, really matter of fact. It's like, no, it's like this Pisces person wants to actually bring life into their situation, actually have it be like a bit more meaningful, and they do want that feeling of joy, and they understand that it is important and they can't be dry. You know, life is dry really without love. So yeah, I feel that this person is starting to realize that that is what they need for that kind of emotional fulfillment, and they see you as their emotional fulfillment, their wish come true. And then we've also got the Hermit card here, again, reflection, thinking, with the Prince of Swords here. This person's taking some time out. So if there has been a separation, this person now realizes where their bread is buttered, what you mean to them, what direction they're taking in life, where they're coming from. They've kind of recentered themselves and been able to reach a decision, to decide a way forward. And then we've got the Strength card and the Judgment card again, making final decisions, maybe asking for forgiveness as well, maybe wanting the past to stay in the past and to have a new start, to have a rebirth here, whilst controlling their own impulses. So yeah, this person could be looking to become a better person, refine themselves somehow, to be more inspired, to live from the more Leo energy, the more heart-spaced kind of place. So yeah, and they're all major arcanas. So I feel like this decision is quite final. I feel like this person has built character as well through this growth. And yeah, they're looking for a new beginning. They're looking for a rebirth. They're wanting that nourishment back. For me, I'm feeling, you know, they're all in these baths as well. Not that, probably coffins actually, but I'm just feeling water, you know, a rebirth, a refreshment, a shedding of a previous way of thinking and belief systems and ideas and perspectives. And now there's this new gained strength for, you know, for love. You know, feeling stronger and braver when it comes to love. This person could have feared it before, or avoided it. But there is strength definitely gained here. And also some sort of restraints as well on a restraint on maybe just always doing what they've always done. So it could be more of a habit they got themselves into as well. And they just thought, okay, I've always done it this way. This is how I always do it. I always get the same result. I'm going to do things different. I'm going to think a bit more. I'm going to have more faith. I'm going to have more hope. I'm going to feel more empowered. I'm going to act with more care and consideration for the goals that I really want. And I'm actually going to start to believe in love again. Okay, so that's what I'm getting here. And again, this is like doing the right thing, leveling up. That this person may just feel like it's just time for me to level up and step up to the plate and try this commitment thing. You know, it's almost like that a little bit as well. Okay, so I've got blonde female and courting man. So is this man courting you? Is this the Emperor? Oh, and oh, we've got a union as well. So yeah, this could be a proposal for some of you as well. This person recognizing that they've decided that they would like to, you know, marry you. And this person obviously is the courting man, probably trying to get your attention. There could be an age gap as well between you. The Emperor is usually, you know, someone over the age of 40 or 45. The blonde female and these other pages that are here could represent someone, you know, under the age of 30. You know, considering it's a love reading, usually the pages can be very young, but considering it's love reading, it's probably under the age 30 or something like that. Maybe there's like a 10-year age difference, something like that. And yeah, I think that there's a courting man. I think Pisces is courting this blonde female, or this red-haired young female. Maybe you make this person feel young as well. Maybe they feel that they can teach you a lot, or that, you know, there's a lot that you can learn from them, maybe as well. We've got go to see, and we've got deep knowing. Okay, so this is definitely the Pisces energy, deep knowing and go to see. So this person has a deep knowing that they should go to sea. Okay, they've got a deep knowing that they should explore their emotions. You know, that's the actual outcome, really. This is like go to sea, or even deep knowing possibly. But exploring, you know, the Prince of Cups or the Knight of Cups is exploring their love, exploring their creativity. It really is about stretching yourself a little bit and becoming a bit less rigid and more free-flowing, going with the flow. 2C is about exploring those emotions. Also, it's a 7 card as well. So we're looking at a decision that affects this person's destiny. So again, we're looking at serious decisions, maybe around marriage, or proposals, commitments. But this person is deciding to kind of take love on, okay, and create this union with you, as they have a deep knowing. Again, another 7 card. So we're looking at divine timing here as well. We're looking at yeah, decisions being made that really are in line with and also create, you know, your destiny or manifest your destiny here. Okay, so that's probably why there's all these major arcanas here, because it's with the Pisces person, it's like the decision they're making is really affecting their destiny and putting them on path and more aligned with who they really are. I think this person maybe has tried to be, you know, tough on their own, you know, kind of energy. They are the Emperor card here, and they've tried to kind of tough it out, but, you know, deep down they know that, you know, that's not wise, and it's not natural for them to be, you know, to be alone or to be disconnected from romance or from love and those things. I think water signs probably, you know, a large part of your path is to experience, you know, all these different emotions and relationships and love, and then come back and tell us all about it. You know, because you're Pisces. So yeah, I think that this person's come to realize that something needed to change, and with these pages here as well, it tells me that there is a change, there is a learning curve, there is a new direction being taken in love. So yeah, I hope that was helpful. Hope you got something from that. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. Greatly appreciate it. Otherwise, I will see you next time. I love you loads. All right, take care. Bye.